From Ronaldo shooting missiles to Zlatan hitting incredible bicycles, these are the 10 craziest long-range goals in football history. And first up, Messi let it rip in Paris. In the 2021 Champions League, Messi was out for revenge. See, Messi was part of the team that got to witness a Kylian Mbappé masterclass in the first leg of their Champions League match versus PSG. They lost 4-1 at home. Damn! As a result, even though they knew they had slim hopes of qualifying for the next round after this one, Messi was determined to at least put on a performance and show the PSG fans that his team still had it. So in the second leg, Messi started playing like a different animal, and minutes later, he stunned the PSG team. Whoa! Messi went for broke and scored an absolute banger. In the end, PSG drew the game, and Barca got knocked out. But Messi's stunner still has that GOAT effect, and I don't know, man, but I guess there's just something about watching a world-class left-footed winger hitting one from long range. Messi, and now Mohamed Salah. When Salah's Liverpool team faced Chelsea in the Premier League in 2019, Salah was the center of attraction. Salah used to play for Chelsea years back, but he never got the chance, went on a couple of loan spells, and in the end, got sold to Roma before he balled out and Liverpool took a chance on him. Immediately, Salah came back. My man hit the ground running and became an instant star at Liverpool. Now, he was facing his former team at Anfield. Only difference was, Salah's Liverpool team was fighting for the league with City, and they knew they had to win this one. So when Sadio Mane gave them the lead, Salah knew one goal wasn't going to cut it in a game like this. So in the second half, Salah unleashed a rocket straight into Chelsea territory. Even two goalies aren't saving that. What a goal! I've seen a couple of stunners against Chelsea over the years, but even Salah's worldie knows it's gotta step aside for Papi Cisse and his angle-defining curveball. So here's the deal. Newcastle was facing Chelsea at Stamford Bridge in 2012, and they were supporting everyone. The Magpies had somehow managed to mount a top 6 charge and were slamming everyone in the league. So coming to face this Chelsea team at the Bridge, they must have been full of confidence, especially knowing they had one of the ultimate streets with never forget ballers in Premier League history on their team, Papi Cisse. This guy only scores bangers, and Chelsea was about to find out firsthand. That curve was so insane, I bet it's illegal. Look at the reaction from some of the fans watching. Kinda reminds me of the time Kurt Zouma couldn't believe he just seen a rocket launch in real life. Chelsea versus Spurs in the 2015 Carabao Cup semifinal, and the game was chaotic. Coming into the final minutes of the game, Chelsea was trying to defend a 3-2 lead. But Spurs were pushing up, trying to find the equalizing goal, and Nemanja Matic wasn't prepared to play extra time or even penalties. Man just wanted his team to get through to the final, so when he got the ball outside the area, he released a Carabao Cup rocket special. Dude, the goal was so crazy, it made Kurt Zouma think he was hallucinating. Incredible. Probably not as incredible, as the time Beckham scored a long-range stunner so insane, it gave him one of the coolest nicknames ever. 1996, David Beckham was part of the Manchester United team that traveled to face Wimbledon away from home in the league. Now, at the time, Beckham had started attracting a lot of attention, and it's easy to understand why. I mean, the dude was good-looking and could play football, like me, but with better hair. But really, guys, Beckham had started making waves in the game, and this was mainly because of his passing ability and long-range balls. Most times, he used his long-range balls to set his teammates up, but this time, Beckham had apparently been working on a new trick on the training ground. And right here, in front of a wicked home crowd, Beckham unleashed his new skill and made the English press go nuts. He legit scored from the halfway line. Beckham's crowd going hard so much, they gave him a new nickname, Bend It Like Becks. I can't even lie, this one's cool, man. Wish I had a nickname like this back in high school. These long-range stunners are amazing and all, but to be fair, they were with the balls in motion. Ain't no one hitting a dead ball special like my man Hakan Çalhanoğlu. Çalhanoğlu's Hamburg team was facing Borussia Dortmund in the Bundesliga when they got a free kick from miles out. Because of his talent, Hakan was the main free kick taker in the team. So anytime Hamburg had a free kick or a dead ball, he was going to take it. But I gotta admit, this one looked like it was too far out, man. The Dortmund defense was so convinced no one would shoot from there that they didn't even bother to line up a proper wall. Big mistake, because they left Hakan with a clear shot of goal. And once he locked the target in range, it was game over. He hit this one from miles out. Look at the swerve midair on that ball. Amazing. Can't even lie, watching balls move like that gives me goosebumps. But sometimes, I just want to see a baller blast it, like Zlatan did against these guys in the Champions League. PSG versus Anderlecht, and Zlatan was balling. Now, it's Zlatan, so you know he doesn't get into the game comes to him. Zlatan was already putting on a show, but it wasn't enough for him, because he wanted to make a statement. And minutes later, he got his chance. The Anderlecht defense failed to clear the ball outside the area, and it bounced perfectly from my man Zlatan. And once he caught the ball in perfect flight, he did this. Whoa! That goal was so crazy, it won Champions League Goal of the Season. Decent award, but the time my man Cristiano hit a golazo from long range, FIFA had to create a new award just for it. In 2009, Ronaldo was back home in his native Portugal, but now he was the enemy. See, Ronaldo was still repping Manchester United at the time, when they got drawn against Porto in the Champions League round of 16. Ronaldo grew up in the Sporting Lisbon academy and had faced Porto on multiple occasions. So now he was back against them. They were determined to give him a rough game all evening. But you see, guys, Ronaldo wasn't prepared to wait that long. So with only 3 minutes in, he got into his groove and silenced the Porto fans. Damn! After the goal, FIFA was so impressed that they created the Puskás Award, an award for the best goal of the year. And Ronaldo's missile was top pick. Guess it's the Ronaldo effect, man. He's been doing it for years, and is still doing it now, even at 38. Get this, Ronaldo's Al Nassr team was facing Al Akhtoud in the Saudi Pro League. And yeah, Ronaldo was on a hot streak. He was racing with some of Europe's big boys, like Kylian Mbappé and Erling Haaland for the year's Golden Boot, meaning he had to put in a performance in every game. And my man didn't disappoint. Now, in this game, Ronaldo had already scored, but one wasn't going to cut it. So with the crowd hungry for a Ronaldo special, he decided to add a second goal in spectacular fashion. And I'll just let you watch this one instead. Even Ronaldo was surprised this one went in. Look at his face! But unfortunately, Ronaldo's golazo has to come in at second. Because at number 1, King Zlatan legit hit a bicycle from 40 yards. Sweden versus England in 2012, and Zlatan Ibrahimovic was running the show. He'd already scored a hat-trick to have Sweden 3-2 up against their opponents. But with the margin still only 1 goal, the English guys still had hopes of a comeback. Only problem was, this was Zlatan's turf, and Zlatan doesn't do comebacks. He wanted to end the game and seal the win. And my man completed his mission in the most insane way possible. Imagine hitting a bicycle kick from yards out. Well, that's Zlatan's reality. Can't even hate Zlatan after this one. The guy's a legend, and has already hit that like and subscribe button in the goal zone. Makes him a legend already.